Hi everyone, Rita here. Let's talk about how you can use your essential oils topically. Topically is a great way to apply essential oils to get localized support in certain areas of your body, and you can also get whole body support when you use this way because it does enter your bloodstream through your skin. So it's a really great way to get the benefits of essential oils. One thing to be really cautious about is making sure that you do dilute essential oils before you use them. Now there's two reasons for this. One is essential oils in their nature actually evaporate quite quickly. So you could apply an essential oil onto your body and it actually evaporates into the air quite quickly. Using a carrier oil is going to actually help keep that oil, the essential oil, on the skin and help it to actually go deeper and help to support you much more. The other thing you want to look out from doing is causing sensitivities to your skin. So using a carrier oil means that the oil is going to be diluted, not with water, but with a carrier oil, and it means that not that neat application of oil, which can sometimes in some people cause a skin sensitivity. So a carrier oil, there's quite a few different ones that you can try. Any kind of oil is a good way to go. I do recommend you don't use vegetable oils. They have no benefit to you and they can be quite toxic. One that I choose to use most of the time is fractionated coconut oil. Now this has simply had the long chain fatty acids removed from normal coconut oil, which means it stays liquid. It stays liquid even if it's in the fridge, and it has a longer shelf life. It's very easy to absorb, so it doesn't leave you a greasy residue, and it also doesn't smell like coconut. So it's a great one that you can use to apply with your oils topically. And there's heaps of others that you can use: almond oil, jojoba oil, like all sorts of oils. If you've got one, you can probably use it. Olive oil is a little bit greasy. I have used that before when I've been desperate, but it does not absorb into your skin very well. So try and use the coconut oil. You can use normal coconut oil as well. So as far as applying oils, when you do apply them onto your body, there's certain areas that you need to have a lot of caution and avoid if you can. So never put in your eyes, in your ears, up your nose, in your delicate pits and your bits areas. So just avoid using essential oils in those areas because they're very sensitive areas and it should be avoided for all costs. So where can you apply them? Basically anywhere that you're needing some support. So if you're aware of reflexology, you might understand that the bottom of our feet have places on them that correspond to different parts of our bodies. So for example, if you are struggling with sleeping because your brain is overactive, the bottom of your big toe actually relates to your brain. So if you were to massage in something like vetiver or cedarwood into your big toe, it can take that message straight into your brain. The bottom of our feet are actually the end of all our nerve endings in our body. So it's like this superhighway that can take essential oils into different parts of our bodies. You have also got places on your hands that correspond as well, and also in your ears. Around your ears, not in your ears, sorry. So if you've ever seen anyone who's quite anxious, they might be sitting here and rubbing the lower part of their ear. And that's a pressure point that helps to trigger a reaction of calming you down. So it's applying a calming oil in that spot can help with those people who are really quite anxious. So if you are wanting more information on this too, the Modern Essentials book, it's a great resource. It does actually cover using your oils topically as well. And when you are diluting your oils, there are different things to consider when you are diluting. So a rough estimate, I guess, for dilution is for a child, so a baby, you'd be using 1 drop to a tablespoon of coconut oil or a carrier oil. A child that's maybe 2 to 10-ish, you'd probably be using a drop in a teaspoon or 2. And then for an adult, you can normally do 1 drop to 2 mils. So you can kind of work out what's going to work with you. And each oil actually has a different chemical structure and whether it's a hot oil. So hot oils, if they are to put on your skin, without a carrier oil can be quite, they can actually burn your skin and give a really hot sensation. It can burn the skin. So it is important that you are aware of what different oils you can use and the ability that they've got to be used neat or not. So neat often means you might use 1 drop of essential oil to 1 drop of carrier oil. So there's different things in there that you can find in your Modern Essentials book. It's a great reference. Now, when you are applying, there's 2 different techniques that you can use. One is you can blend oils, and doTERRA actually has a whole range of blends that you can use that they've already created, and a lot of research and science goes into a lot of their blends to make sure it's the right quantity of oils that are in there and that it's actually going to do what you want it to do. Sometimes I make a blend because it's easier and it's something that I might be using a lot. So for example, I have one here that I use for my daughter for sleeping, and it has lavender, Roman chamomile and vetiver. And I just have a couple of drops of each of those oils filled up with fractionated coconut oil, and we just apply that to the bottom of her feet and along her spine at night time to help her calm down and have a good night's sleep. Works really well. And you can do that for all sorts of things. I have ones for supporting immune support. I've got ones to help with sleeping for myself as well. You can have ones for focusing. You can use pre-made ones that doTERRA have got as well. Plus, you can also do what is called layering. Now, layering you may not have heard of, but it's just a different way of applying the oils. And layering is actually applying one oil, waiting until that oil is absorbed, sometimes a couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes, however long that takes, and then applying another oil after it. So there are benefits to both of those. Sometimes convenience wins through, and a roller bottle is a great option, but you can use layering. It can be quite effective and allowing individual oils the opportunity to do what they need to do before you add the next one on there. So looking into layering is a really powerful option to use with your oils. So as far as using them topically, you can apply to your face to help with beautifying the skin. So things like frankincense, sandalwood, those kind of really nourishing oils to help with fine lines and wrinkles and beauty spots and all that kind of thing. So it helps with nourishing the skin that way. You got your neck, shoulders, temples, etc. Anything that's kind of tension related, you'd be applying in these areas. Just avoid coming too close to your eyes because you don't want to get the vapors in your eyes. That's not much fun. Over your stomach and your abdomen area is great for any kind of digestive issues. So anything that you're a bit upset about, you rub in a clockwise direction. And that's because your digestive system is clockwise and it helps the oil absorption that way. Look, if you can't get it clockwise and you can at least get it on there, it's going to help. Your arms, legs and back, apply after exercise or any kind of anything that's causing you a bit of discomfort. You can massage oils into those areas. You can also rub onto your chest. So if people are struggling with breathing difficulties, wanting to open the airways and really support good respiratory function, your chest is great, and also on the back is really good too. And like I said, bottom of the feet, it's a really great option. The skin on the bottom of the feet is also a lot thicker, so skin sensitivities are less likely to happen on the bottom of your feet. So using your oils in a topical way is a great way to support all over body wellness and helps your body to absorb the oils in a great way. I will let you know that one of the ways that I love using my oils topically every morning is aromatically dressing. And that has literally changed my life and helped my emotions be a lot more stable and give me a lot of support to get through the day. I choose my oils intuitively, and I have the unscented hand and body lotion or the fractionated coconut oil. I add my oils to that and I apply them all over my body. And those oils are then absorbed into my skin and are helping support me through the day. I also smell amazing, so it's always nice to get a lovely compliment from someone telling you you smell amazing. But I'm getting the therapeutic benefits of the oils as well. So hopefully that's given you a little bit more insight into how you can use your oils topically. I do suggest that you look into the difference between blending and layering and see, when you should use which option. But in most cases, as long as you're getting those oils onto your body and supporting your body, you're going to get the benefits of it. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you've got some great information from today. Bye.